All week long, we've been helping you beat the heat with delicious meal ideas that don't require an oven or stove. And today's recipe comes from Saimin Says, a Hawaiian restaurant in Renton. Chef RJ Ogo is here with all the fixins for Shoyu ahi poke. Aloha, Chef.
Hello, aloha.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So, all right, poke is the perfect thing to prepare when it's hot because there's no heat required. It's cool, it's refreshing, it doesn't weigh you down. And it seems like there are a bunch of variations too.
There's lots of ways to customize it. It's really up to the chef or the cook or the family how they like it and how they like to prepare it. So it's very customizable.
So what are we making today?
Yeah, so today, I'm gonna show you guys this poke in its most basic form traditionally, and then I'll show you the modern day of how it looks.
All right, okay, we're ready for it. Let's get started.
Do it. Okay, so starting off with our traditional, it's really only 4 ingredients. So we have our ahi tuna,
which is beautiful. I mean, look at the color on that.
Beautifully diced, nice and pink.
Yeah.
We're gonna add some macadamia nuts.
Oh, okay.
Very traditional. Get that savory note. Very nutty. Hawaiian sea salt. It has to be sea salt. You want that coarse cut to bring out the tuna.
All right.
And then of course, ogo. Or seaweed.
And that is like precious, very fresh seaweed.
Yep. Very basic. You really just want to get a nice mix. You want to lomi it. Lomi it means massage.
Okay.
Yeah, you really want to massage the ingredients in there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Yeah.
And it's simple.
Very simple. Very simple.
And then, what about when you, because the ahi you have here is absolutely beautiful.
Right.
How do you choose the right ahi?
So when looking for ahi, you want to look for a uniform color. You don't want any dark spots. You're also looking for fat content. You really want it to be
really lean, right?
Really lean,
I mean, it looks like yours is super lean.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. Hold on, get me a fork here. I got it. I got it. As I try this, tell me about Saimin Says.
Yeah, so Saimin Says is our Hawaiian restaurant that's based in Renton. And we do all the staples. We have Hawaiian barbecue, our Saimin noodle soup, of course, which is very popular, and musubi. So,
musubi. That is really fresh tasting.
Yeah.
And the simplicity of the ingredients just make it so flavorful.
You just really want to taste the tuna. Yeah.
And you really do, and I love that little bit of, the seaweed isn't overpowering, which sometimes seaweed really can be, so I like that. All right, what else are we making?
All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and work on our shoyu, which is the most modern.
Okay.
So we're just gonna dice this up. And poke actually means to cut small. So,
is that what it means?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what we're gonna do here, just dice this up.
You're very good at that. You have a very sharp knife, that's key.
Lots of practice with this one.
Yeah. Do you have friends or family back in Hawaii?
Yeah, we do actually. Not in Maui per se, but we do have family in Hawaii.
It is really hard to see, you know, what has happened, but with helping out others and keeping them in their thoughts, it's got to be something that your family and you have really thought about.
Yeah, it's devastating to hear. You know, we just want to give all the prayers in the world to those families that are affected, and also to those who are helping with the effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the shoyu ahi poke.
Right.
So you've just diced some green onions, but I notice you don't use the white part, you just use this part.
Yeah, we want to get that sweetness from the top of the scallion. This tends to be the more oniony. We're going to add some sweet yellow onions to give it more sweetness as well.
Okay. And just about a quarter of an onion right there? Okay,
no need too much.
Okay, now what?
So now we're going to add some soy sauce, our shoyu.
Shoyu?
Those,
could you use aminos instead if shoyu affects you?
Yeah, you could. It's all customizable.
Okay.
However you prefer. Some oyster sauce.
Okay. A good amount of oyster sauce, like a half a tablespoon?
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to add our sesame.
Nice. And then
sesame oil.
Okay. And the sesame oil is just to really kind of bring out that flavor?
Right, yeah, you want to round it out, bring out the depth.
So how long do you let this marinate for? Like, what's ideal? Serve it right away, or let it sit?
I'd definitely try to let it sit for at least 30 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. And you put it back in the fridge for that point? Okay. Oof, that's perfect for if you quickly want to make dinner.
Yeah.
And then it cools you down.
Yep. It's very low in calories, and high in nutrients. So
so what do you hope that when folks step away from your restaurant, what do you hope they take with you?
Just the experience, you know, just trying just really good flavors and really good barbecue.
It's like a little taste of the islands here at home.
Yeah.
I just want to try. Oh, I got it and get it. But I wanted that flavor. Oh, that is so savory and good. And then what are you topping it off with?
This is some seaweed salad.
Seaweed salad.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is my favorite.
This is the perfect. I think out of all the things we've tried, so many, this is just the perfect. No heat meal. You've got the protein. You've got all the things. So thank you so much for sharing
thank you guys
this
for
with
having
us.
me.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
coming. You're welcome back anytime. And get this, Chef RJ is sharing his recipe for shoyu ahi poke with us. And you can find that on our website, or you can just text the word recipe to 206-448-4545. We'll send you a link straight to your phone.